Are
Sorry,
you
we're a
ready?
little, yeah, we're a little late, guys, because we had a little bit of technical difficulties.
Hey, you got to have technical difficulties every now and then. If you
Or
don't,
unless
then what's the point of doing a podcast? It
if we
makes you
don't,
learn.
if we don't, it's not music on sucking something to do, right?
No, it's random shit that two guys say on a microphone.
Well, we do that anyway.
Roll a theme music.
Oh, hold on, do that again. Do that laugh again.
Roll the theme music.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody, anywhere on whatever planet you are, we are Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And today we are bringing you two movies that I have been looking forward to reviewing since the beginning of fucking time that I heard that these two movies existed. The first one, let's talk about the first one, written by two guys who won an Oscar the first time they wrote a script together.
also, it's also written by Nick Holfensteiner. Holsten.
Holofeisen.
Yeah, okay. And yeah, okay. but
Nicole. First starring the great, the always brilliant, you know him, you love him, Matt Damon.
Good grades, the right schools, the right colleges, the right connections. Those are the keys to the kingdom. None of us ever goes off and lives by his wits. We do the things they tell us to do, and then they give us the good life. Goddamn hope we like it when we get it. Goes off and lives by his wits.
Well,
we do the.
I guess it went over for some reason repeated. But yeah.
And then the one, the only, one of the greatest actors from the state of Indiana, Adam Driver.
You want to present yourself as a victim because it's a good legal strategy? Fine. But you and I both know you chose this life. You wanted it until you didn't. You used me so you could get out of LA.
I didn't use you.
You did, and then you blamed me for it. You always made me aware of what I was doing wrong, how I was falling short. Life with you was joyless. You could get out of LA.
I mean, like, seriously, who says life is joyless with Scarlett Johansson?
I mean, I don't know.
Ryan Reynolds, I guess.
Maybe, man.
Then were they together and they broke up?
I don't know.
Yeah, but anyway, that's Adam Driver. Also, the third main person in this movie, Jodie Comer.
I had quite a heavy period last week, but other than that, I think I'm okay.
When was the last time you worked?
Yesterday.
Was it a successful mission?
Yes. I shot him twice in the heart and watched the spark drain from his eyes.
Yeah, here we go.
And also Ben Affleck's in this movie, William Houston, Martin Shoskas, Harriet Walter. I mean, it's just all cast. The movie we're talking about is The Last Duel, and I'm going to have a lot to say about this when we get to it. Yeah, because Ridley Scott, you have Batman, you have Jason Bourne, you have Kylo Ren. I mean,
Kylo Ren.
That's what I said, Kylo Ren. I just did it with an Indiana accent for Adam Driver. Driver. Anyway, and then the next movie, by the way,
this movie was The Last Duel.
I said The Last Duel.
Fine. All right.
I already said that.
Okay,
you're jumping on my case about nothing, bro.
All right,
bruh. Holy shit! I wrote down 4 pages of quotes for The Last Duel. Oh no, I spaced them. That's why. Anyway, and then the movie that I've been looking forward since it was supposed to come out.
Not you. Both of us. And hopefully, half the nation.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anybody that has ever saw the original, read the book, the miniseries, the one, the only Dune, featuring Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet.
Chalamet. I'm sorry, I always say
Yeah,
that wrong.
yeah.
I said it wrong the last 2 times.
Directed by directed by Denis Villeneuve. Look at that.
Ah, did you see this? Did you see the Stephen Colbert clip? Is that how you got that right?
No, I went online somewhere else. But
yeah, Stephen Colbert said it correctly to him, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, I never thought the Americans could say it right." But of course, Stephen Colbert.
Timothy Chalamet. Timothy Chalamet.
You want to know why I had no address for 3 months? It's because I stole a suit in Kansas City, and I was in jail. I stole myself out of every good job since high school, and I never got anywhere. Because you blew me so full of hot air, I could never stand taking orders from anybody. Myself out of every good job since high school.
I don't know what's going on with my. It's like repeating itself. But yeah.
No, that wasn't repeating itself. All the clips are about 20 to 30 seconds, bro.
No, but there's more from. Somehow I fucked it up when I was.
Oh, it's good. Next one is the only Zendaya.
Shit, yeah.
All I wanted tonight was a thank you, Malcolm. That is it. That's all. Thank you, Marie. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for making my life better. Thank you for getting your life together. Thank you for watching 100 cuts and reading 100 fucking drafts. Thank you for your notes, your experience, your patience, your authenticity you bring to this film. Thank you for getting.
So yeah, that's Zendaya from
which is from Maria and Malcolm,
Malcolm
which was
and Marie,
Malcolm and Maria that we watched a year ago. I think it was a movie filmed during pandemic.
Yeah, John didn't watch it. I remember that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's such a great movie. And then of course the legendary, Chris's favorite superhero in the DC universe, Jason Momoa.
Honestly, I think we're all gonna be dead way before that. And you know what? I don't mind. It's an honorable end. But we gotta shut Steppenwolf down. Superman's a no-show. You got no powers, no offense. This guy might be working for the enemy, we don't know. You're tripping over your feet and mine. Oof. You're gorgeous and fierce and strong and I know we went to war with the Amazons, but that was before my time. And you know what? I don't want to die. I'm young. There's shit that I want to do.
And then if you didn't, as that clip keeps going, the reason he's saying all that's because he's sitting on the rope of the truth of the lasso of truth. Anyway, and then we got Oscar Isaac.
What's your type of girl? You know what? Don't even answer that. Let's say it's black chicks. Okay, that's your thing. For the sake of argument, that's your thing. Okay, why is that your thing? Because you did a detailed analysis of all racial types and you cross-referenced that analysis with a points-based system? No. You just attracted to black chicks.
It's from Ex Machina.
Yeah, Ex Machina. And also the one, the great, the awesome. His life was going to be awesome when it started off as a Goonie. Josh Brolin.
Brolin?
That's what I said.
You said Brolin, but okay.
I said Brolin!
Now you listen to me, Buster. Nick Skank in the studio have been good to you and to everyone else who works here. If I ever hear you bad-mouthing Mr. Skank again, it'll be the last thing you say before I have you tossed in jail for colluding in your own abduction.
Eddie, I would never do that.
Shut up. You're going to go out there and you're going to finish Hail Caesar. You're going to give that speech at the feet of the penitent thief and you're going to believe every word you say.
No, wait.
You're going to do it because you're an actor and that's what you do. Just like the director does what he does and the writer and the script girl and the guy who claps the slate. You're going to do it because the picture has worth and you have worth if you serve the picture and you're never going to forget that again.
So yeah, that's actually from a underrated Hail Caesar.
Yeah, Hail Caesar, which I thought is an amazing movie. And believe me, I could have gone so many different ways with Josh, but that's the one I wanted. That's
a good one. It's a good one, man. It's also one that's like you're gonna pick the movie that not everyone's done. I do have an Oscar Isaac click from Star Wars if we hear that one too.
Nah, we're good. Anyway, so I mean we got Dave Bautista, also Chang Sheen,
Stellan Skarsgård's in it. Stellan
Skarsgård,
unrecognizable in the.
Yeah, Charlotte Rambling, like this is Dune, man.
Javier Bardem's in it, man. Javier Bardem.
There's so many people. Rebecca Ferguson, which we even forgot to mention. Yeah. Like, I mean, There's so many. It's Dune, and we are going to talk about that. And I bet you we're going to talk a long time about that at the end. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Chris, where can
Yeah.
people hear us? Where can they find us?
They can find us online, moviesdon'tsuck.net. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Twitter, NTS Podcast. We're on Instagram, NTS Podcast. We have Patreon, patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. We have a bonfire. Search our name, Movies Don't Suck, and something to do. At bonfire, you'll find our shit. We have a Twitch, MTS Podcast. If you're watching YouTube, go and subscribe. Watch us on Facebook. Go and like that page. If you're watching on Twitch, I guess subscribe. And we're on all streaming platforms. Am I missing anything?
No, I think you got them all.
If you guys want to email us, go ahead and email us at either info@moviesdon'tsuck.net or moviesdon'tsuckpodcast@gmail.com. There we go.
Sounds great. Yeah. Today we are going to support a place that made my life happy last night. We are going to support Seven Leaf weed. It is actually a complete weed. It is not just a dispensary. This is a weed you can pick up at a dispensary. Seven Leaf LLC is a locally owned and operated company dedicated to solidifying only the highest quality medicine. With over 100 years combined medical marijuana enthusiasm, their master growers take the utmost pride in their work. These guys not only have some of the best weed, and I mean, they have a good indica, a good sativa, and stuff like that. They also throw events, which I was at one last night, which was a drive-in theater that was playing. On one side, you had Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street. And on the other side, if you wanted more comedy, it was Zombieland and Scary Movie.
So what did you watch?
We watched the first 30 minutes of Nightmare on Elm Street, then we left.
Oh, so
because it was super rainy, super muddy. Yeah. And we went there for all the freebies. I'm not going to lie. We got a bunch of free t-shirts and hats, and we got a weed, and we got to smoke some dabs. And it was.
Dude, really? You did some dabs?
Yeah. And that's what happened.
How were you able to drive, dude? How were you able to drive?
Okay, this is what happened. So we smoked the dabs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we go back to the vehicle. And, we turn the vehicle or the radio on so we can listen to it. And it was right at the scene in Nightmare on Elm Street where Tina gets killed. And she's being thrown against the roof and the ceiling and the blood sploots out. Yeah. That scene, right? And we were so fucking high. We're just like, we cannot take this screaming chick screaming at us through our stereo. Yeah. And so we all decided. So that's when we decided, after a couple more minutes, we were like, all right, we're out of here. We can't do this.
I go through hungry. There's a razor's edge for me when it comes to being high or too high. Like there's there's something where I'm good now, but then like just a little bit over that, I fall into a pit of despair. So it's a tightrope for me.
I mean, like I said, it was fun last night, but man, it was a lot.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was just like, man, what the fuck is going on right now, bro?
But Seven Leaf, right?
Yeah, Seven Leaf. I love that shit. And they're not the ones that gave us the dabs. They were the ones that gave us some pre-rolls. And man, I can't wait. I'm gonna touch them in places that I can't even begin to decide about. So, this past week. Not just that, but I worked Oktoberfest, which I put pictures online. You saw, and we got VIP, right? Which was this whole shelf area. Like, there's this huge area of people, and then there's just like us on and they're on picnic tables that they had out there, and they had bands and stuff like that. But where we were at, had white leather couches, and we had nice tables, and people would bring us beer instead of us going to go into a crowd. And we had the good porta potties where they're in a big trailer, and you go in there and it was great. And we brought pennies, and we're just nailing every single drink we could, because at Oktoberfest you're supposed to drop pennies into people's beers when they don't have their hand over it. And oh my God, we had just such a great time. And then all of a sudden it turned, and I didn't know this is what Saturday night came a part of. it came from, it was like full German fest to all of a sudden I guess at 9:00 it turned to Euro dance party.
Oh my god!
And it was just like techno DJs, and it's like boom, 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 and everybody's just like, yeah. And then the DJ, smart on his part, put in little bits of famous songs, like all of a sudden be like, danger zone, highway to, people will be the danger zone, and then all of a sudden be boom, 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 like again.
Yeah.
So like, I haven't really listened to much techno in the last couple of years, whatever, but it was fun. We had a good time. We got sloshed. I'm not gonna lie. We drank until like 1:00 in the morning, I think.
Yeah.
And then we end up going out to where all the Ubers were, and we're about to order an Uber, and my mother-in-law was just like, nah, I got this shit handled. She walked up to an Uber vehicle and rolled down his window and said, hey, I'll pay you $60 to take us home right now. Drop whoever you got, $60. We're going home.
Yeah.
And he was just like, oh, yeah. Yeah, he canceled. We jumped in and we took the fuck. We did not wait. I mean, we're out of the gate, went right up to a vehicle, got the fuck home. Cool. When we got back to her place, I had to pass out at her house for a while. Sure. Because we got intoxicated. I don't know how many beers I had. I didn't pay for one single one, though. I know that. I never spent my own money the entire Oktoberfest.
You are a fucking party animal. I'm not that guy.
Woo!
Oh
yeah, today I got Colossus Clyde because I tried to get something Halloween, and the one I wanted was Hail Jucifer, but they were out.
I had 2 witch beers left, so I'm glad I saved them for this episode. The last one we'll do before Thanksgiving or October, but
Halloween,
whatever.
No. Okay. Do you got your Halloween outfit chosen? Do you know what you're going as?
We'll be driving home from St. Louis that day, so no.
So you have an outfit you're going to wear the whole time you're driving home. So when you get gas and stuff like that, you're going to go in with your Halloween costume to go get the stuff you need, like gas and.
Well, no, I'm not doing that. I'm just
do that. Oh my god, have fun! Halloween is one of the best fucking days.
I can't wait. We'll be to St. Louis, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, what are you doing Friday or Saturday?
Saturday, actually, his favorite band, who only plays 3 times a year on Dune and Halloween, are playing a show in St. Louis. So
and you're gonna go there and stay the night.
Yeah, we're staying the night. Yeah, we're going there Friday, staying at my wife's birthday's on the 1st. So this is like her birthday weekend. So we'll be doing
and
doing
so so you're gonna wear Halloween costumes to the concert though.
I tried to do it. She doesn't want to do it.
Oh, you don't get expensive ones. You go get some cheap $20 one.
We'll probably do it the day of. We'll probably do the day of in St. Louis.
Go down and get like the mustard and ketchup. Like just something stupid. I don't know. Also, I'm going to be returning to Dallas in December.
Yeah, in December.
My friend Topher bought me. Yeah, my friend Topher bought tickets for AEW in Garland, Texas, December 15th, and
nice.
We were totally going to go, and that's going to be awesome because I love live pro wrestling. It's like live pro wrestling, I think, has really taken concerts.
Yeah.
Over concerts for me.
Oh, okay, for you. Yeah.
Yeah, because like at concerts now, it's everybody's jam packed, everybody's against me, and I'm just like, get the fuck away from me. And at wrestling, you have your own seat, you have your own area, and you can yell as much as you want. But
so I guess that begs the question. You'll be going back to Dallas in April as well. That's when WrestleMania is?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to Garland, which is, are you going to try to find that Doomsday Cult when you're down there?
I am the Doomsday Cult.
All right. I think we're ready to talk about a movie.
Are we?
Yeah, I think we're ready to talk about The Last Duel.
Well, wait.
Is the hat too hot for you? Oh.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you had to put on your medieval shirt for this.
I had to put on my Squire shirt for this.
Okay.
And this is the voice I will be doing the entire presentation
Please
said
don't.
film.
Please
Oh,
don't.
my fair people, we have had a great visual encounter with The Last Duel. First starring Sun.
Hold on. Directed by Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott's directed things, like Best Picture, fucking Gladiator, and Alien, Blade Runner, Thelma and Louise, G.I. Jane, Hannibal, Black Hawk Down, just so many fucking movies. So you guys know Prometheus, Counselor. I'm gonna talk about that, but he's done so many great movies, and this is this one is gonna be his first movie 2021 because the House of Gucci comes out I think like a couple weeks from now. But Ridley Scott directed this, legendary director, and it was written by Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, and Nicole Holofcener. And we'll talk about how that's done later. But we got what are you putting on? You putting on more stuff?
No, I was just making sure my sleeves were
okay. This stars Matt Damon as Sergine.
Matt, House of Damon.
Yeah, that plays Sardine Jean de Carew? Yeah, Jean de Carew.
Good grades, the right schools, the right colleges, the right connections.
Also, we have Adam Driver as Jacques Legree.
You want to...
Adam, House of Driver, from the magical lands of the Hoosiers, the state known as Indiana.
Okay, yeah, Adam House of Driver plays Jacques Legree.
You want to present yourself as a victim because it's a good legal strategy? Fine. But you and I both know you chose this life.
And then we got Jodie House of Comer.
House of Comer.
As Marguerite de Carew, who's, yeah.
I had quite a heavy period last week, but other than that, I think I'm okay.
And this also stars Harriet Walters, Nicole de la Carew, Ben Affleck as Pierre de la Combe, Alex Lothar as King Charles the Sixth, which, man, what the douche knows that guy is. It's Martin Zakis is William Houston, Oliver Codden, Nathaniel Parker, Tallulah Haddon. Just so many people in this movie. But why don't you go ahead and read the storyline of this?
Storyline I shall read. Told in 3 viewpoints, husbands, rapist, wives, is very informing. Lots of medieval fighting and court magnifications. Jodie Comer, Matt Damon, and Adam Driver are well cast at 3 leads, over 2 hours long, but won't feel it. Stay for an update at the end.
Okay, that's a weird story. Someone wrote that.
That is the weirdest storyline we have read out of the 193 episodes.
Why don't you just read the one sentence storyline at the top of it? The one sentence like synopsis is way better.
King Charles VI declares Knight Jean de Cornice settled his dispute with his squire by challenging him to a duel to the death.
Yes. So this movie is 2 hours 32 minutes, so 2.5 hours long. And you please just talk normal, because I'm not gonna be able to concentrate if you don't do that.
What says you, Chris House of Owens?
A win, no S in that.
I know.
Okay, so we have actually kind of slept on this a couple weeks. It came out like at the beginning of this of October, right? And we didn't get to it till last weekend. I had a Friday off, and I went and saw this.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this for a second, though. Okay. This movie bombed at the box office,
and no one saw it.
So,
and I want to say something real quick, and this is gonna give it away. That's a fucking travesty. This movie is fucking great.
Yeah. So you are telling me a movie with Batman, Jason Bourne, Kylo Ren, and is directed by Ridley Scott, the guy who created some of the biggest masterpieces of all film history, bombed.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. I think people didn't know what it was. I think that's the problem.
I think that's exactly it. That, and do we know who the people going to the movie theaters right now are?
Not us.
Teenagers.
Yeah, teenagers. They don't know who Ben. They don't. They don't know who. I mean, Adam Driver is probably new, but I mean, compared to this and then How to Gucci, that's gonna get more people watching it than this, right?
Mm-hmm. And the thing is with this one, is there's some very uncomfortable scenes. It is rated R, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It has to be rated R because of everything I've seen. So therefore, no one under the age of 17 can see this.
Mm-hmm.
So that takes that whole group out. Takes all those teenagers out of the party. We no longer have them. But old people aren't really going out to the theaters. You know, like there's 8 people in the movie theater that I watch this in. Mostly 20-year-olds and 2 rednecks next to me that walked out.
Of course.
Because the guy, let me talk like he did for a second. Because I'm sitting there, I'm in the corner, I'm writing my notes. I'm enjoying this movie. Like it is beautifully, it is done well. It is shot well. I'll go into that all in a second. But I'm just sitting there enjoying this movie. And this guy, he disappears for like 10 minutes at one point. His wife, she's enjoying it. I see that she's enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes back, he's like, this movie's just dumb. It don't make no sense. Like he said that out loud to her.
Yeah.
Then he got up, which every time, because the guy was over like 6 foot, he got up and it'd be right in the way of because I'm in the back row. And he got up every time right in the way of the projector to let everybody know he was fucking leaving.
Yeah.
And then he came back the third time and said, we're out of here. And it was right before chapter 3, which then I got to enjoy all of chapter 3.
That's good though.
And but all that out of brain. This is a movie that it tells itself 3 different times in 3 different perspectives of exactly what it said. One is the husband, one is the rapist, and one is the wife.
Yeah.
Or the women that got raped.
And it's not the first movie to do. It's not the first movie to do this. There's several that do it pretty well, but this one is the most recent for sure. And it's really interesting because what they did is that Ben Affleck and Matt Damon write 2 of them inside, and then they have Nicole wrote the women's part of it. Like
and it was beautiful. It was well written. It's probably acting wise some of the best acting I've ever seen in a medieval themed movie. And
also, it's violent as fuck too. Because if you want violence,
it's violent as probably the most realistic. And this is a guy who used to work as a squire in Renaissance festivals. It is probably the most realistic, violent jousting scene I have ever seen on film. Period.
Yeah,
I would put it. I'd put it toe to toe with any realistic battle scenes that anybody's ever seen anywhere. Like it was one, and the story, how everything changed.
Oh, dude, it was so.
And it was slight too.
Yeah. The little changes between the 3 different stories, like just the little stuff. Like I'm not giving anything away, but one scene where Adam Driver takes off his gloves and when he doesn't, like just the little stuff in there, man. It was for people who, I mean, some people might think it's repetitive, but to me, I was fascinated by it, how each one was a little bit different. You know what I mean?
Some of them were drastically different. Like, say, since it makes it very clear this is about a rape.
Yeah.
The rape scene.
Yeah.
Because from the rapist perspective, she wanted me and she was just playing hard to get. That's what it seemed like.
Yeah.
What he was viewing. And in her view, she's like, oh my God, I'm going to fucking die.
Yeah.
Which is completely different.
Yeah.
And I can't speak highly enough about this movie. If you like movies and you like something that is original, that the acting, Ben Affleck as the asshole prince or the noble or whatever he was.
God, he was his role in the movie was so welcome. Like Yeah, like he was this dickhead, but his role was so good, man.
Yeah, he was such a good dickhead.
Yeah.
And then Adam Driver being the ass kisser, and then like Matt Damon being the good, I'm trying to correct, I'm trying to do this the right way under the eyes of God.
But there's a way also, like, it being that time in history how women were treated, but this movie also has a sort of timely message when it sort of in the I think that's probably the problem with the people not seeing it, is that the message in it it's not for everyone. I mean, that it's not testosterone filled.
The message of this movie is 100%. People have different perspectives, and your perspective is probably not the right perspective.
Yeah.
There's perspectives, and then there's truth, and
yeah,
that is what this movie really.
But you did get one truth though. I mean, that was made clear. Mm-hmm. And I really, really, really liked it. I really did.
Yeah,
I was surprised by how much
this doesn't get nominated for awards and win some shit.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like I could see it being nominated for Best Picture, Best Screenwriting for sure, Best Screenwriting for sure.
Screenwriting, it has to go up for.
And I could see honestly, this is kind of a long shot, but Ben Affleck being nominated for Best Supporting Actor, I can kind of see it.
Yeah, I mean, or Adam Driver, Driver would be a supporting actor, and Matt Damon would be the lead. Who would be the lead?
Exactly.
Who'd be considered lead?
Yeah, I don't know, man, because they all get their own like equal amount of screen time.
I mean, I guess it starts with Matt Damon's character, so wouldn't he be considered the lead?
I guess so.
Yeah, but Jodie Comer and her role was so great,
so good.
And
so
Harriet Walter, oh my god, I never wanted to smack a bitch so much.
Alex Lothar, like he, and Alex Lothar is the king. Such a punchable face.
Oh my god. He was just having fun, dude. He was just having fun. It looked like he was having fun.
But this is masterfully directed. It's long, and that's also I think what drove people away. When something's 2.5 hours long and it's not like a sci-fi epic, they're not they're gonna be like, oh god, it's a slog. But the whole time I was into it. The whole time from the first 20 minutes, I was in.
And I thought it was amazing. I really thought that this was going to be like just one of those ones that knocked it out of the park, and it did. It did all the things.
We're not too far away from the end of the year. Our end of the year top 10. I see this being high up there. Honestly, I do.
Yeah, I mean, top 10 at the end of this year is going to be so hard.
Yeah, I know.
There's so many good movies that came out. How many have we given a 4.0 or higher?
I know.
I know. Like, it's going to be difficult. Talking about that, let's talk quotes. I got a lot, so let me try to get through. I'll try to cut through the bullshit ones.
Okay.
I was trying to write them, but I've spaced them out a lot.
Yeah.
Lord, the time become your man. I swear I would serve you for life. It is I, Helen of Troy. Ha ha. I like those. It is only just to support the men of the king. I am a very jealous man. Tonight, you will dance with me and no other. This is what I do. Let me provide for you. One has lied. Let God decide who. He is no fucking fun. No, he is loyal. So are my fucking hounds. Have you read? Nothing stops a woman to be loved by two men, or a man by two women. Come, take this needle inside of you.
No.
Oh, you make it so hard to get any work done. I fear you think self-quality you... No, I'm sorry. Let's read this again. I fear you think your self-quality. You may tell no one. Your husband will kill you. True, his handsome and charming, but my husband does not trust him at all. I am married. You are scandaled with such. Oh, I am married. Yes, I hear you are scandaled with such hardships. Do you ever experience pleasure at the end?
I know.
Pregnancy can't happen by rape. This is science.
Yeah, yeah.
It is known for the accused to burn for 20 to 30 minutes before they are dead. There will be... I can't read that one. You are a hypocrite. You are blinded by your vanity. Then you be damned.
That's it?
That's it?
All right.
Give it,
so,
buddy. Let me hear it.
So, my score?
Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
My score? 4.3.
Let me... Oh, man.
Is it the same?
You're such a dick.
Is this same score?
4.5.
Okay, you're gonna go higher. Okay. This movie.
I went higher, and the reason why I went higher, and let me explain this.
Mm-hmm.
The writing of this movie,
fantastic.
It's almost like these people won Oscars for the last time they wrote together. Not gonna say who those guys were, but literally, this is one of those movies. Do not watch it with the kids, guys. There are some fucking scenes in here
but
that
also
are just.
Also, don't sleep on this one. Like you guys, pass you by and still going through this. Go see it, man. You'll really. I mean, I got so much out of this movie. I'm so glad we saw it, dude. So glad we saw it.
I've been pushing for this movie since the week it came out. It's just you kept on pushing for all your movies.
We got to it, man.
Last week you made me watch some movie about a guy fucking a lamb, and now finally, we get to the last duel.
Yeah, and
I hope this ain't too late. I hope it reverges. I hope it
if you might get a second win if it gets nominated. If it gets nominated for stuff, so I hope it does because this is a fantastic fucking movie.
Anybody in the my hair is all kinds of fucked from my hat. Here we go. My Squire uniform.
Yeah.
Yes. Remember those years I took care of horses and cleaned up poop?
Yeah, I know. Do you want to guess the Rotten Tomato score?
Audience first, right?
Okay, yeah, audience first.
62.
81%.
Holy shit! See? Even the audience agrees!
There's even the audience consensus sort of thing. Audience says, if you don't mind its somewhat repetitive story structure, The Last Duel was an exciting, well-acted period drama that leaves you with plenty to think about. I don't think it's repetitive to me. It makes the movie, you know. Now critic score.
And the audience was at what?
81.
83.
86.
Wow, they did go higher. Woo! That is a win for House Blackwood. Hey!
The Last Duel's critique of systemic misogyny isn't as effective as it might have been, but it remains a well-acted and thought-provoking drama infused with epic grandeur. So,
huzzah!
Yeah. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Yeah, go see The Last Duel, guys. It's something that didn't get enough attention, and it really should have gotten more. I mean, fucking Ridley Scott directed it. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck wrote it. What more do you fucking need?
More highly of this movie than say this is a great movie, right? I can't. I am what I am, and what I am is all I can say I am. And
was
that's
it getting
it.
hot? Was it?
What are you trying to make fun of me? I can't even hear you now. I can't. I don't care.
Guys,
right now,
for people who are listening, guys who are listening on the podcast version
so
of
I
the
can
show,
get ready for the next thing I got to do.
He's taking off his
say it again, 'cause I can't hear you, Chris.
Was it hot under that square shirt?
I mean, it was a little warm, but I mean, it's fucking 50 degrees here.
You get news? I think.
Of course, I got news, bruh.
Right.
Don't you got news, bruh? Movies that don't suck news. So I'm going to tell you all the headlines that happened this past week, month, and all the above. And yeah, me and Chris are going to discuss it and probably touch each other in places you can't see.
Okay, so let's do this.
All right, man.
We got to talk about
it. Yeah, dude, I have to. It's the number one thing. Let's get it done and over with so we can talk happiness.
So if you guys have,
you want to say it?
I'll say it. If you guys have not been paying attention to news, Alec Baldwin was a shooting movie called Rust. He was using a prop gun, and the prop gun was accidentally loaded with a live round, and he fired a gun and he killed the director of photography. Wounded the director. No fault of his at all. It was obviously
and to be honest, this happens on. I mean, one of the great actors of all time passed away from this, and that was
Brandon Lee.
Yeah, and that was Brandon Lee.
So we want to mention that I mean, I can't imagine how. Our hearts go out to the family of the director of photography.
And everybody involved, because let's be honest, Alec Baldwin didn't mean to shoot the lady. All right. I don't know. He's already fucked up. I mean, let's just be honest. And
I can imagine how he feels.
I could not imagine what's going through. I can't imagine for the people who lost their loved one.
Mm-hmm.
That is just fucking is ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous. Because of this, now they want all firearms to be fake. On TV sets, which is understandable. I mean, to be honest, we're at CG level that you can do that.
I feel like that's fair. I really do. I have no issues with it being because I mean they're talking to the people like the armor and set and how apparently that they're known for cutting corners. Like some people are saying director, but what happened was they used a gun. They were doing target practice and takes using the gun, and they fucked up and put a live round in this gun, which is fucking crazy. It's awful, and it's
awful. All of it sucks. Our hearts go out to everybody that's involved in the whole situation. I hope we all figure it out so this doesn't happen again. Man, I just don't know what more to say to that. I really don't, because I added this to have it on here to talk about it, but to be honest, I don't. What the fuck do I have to say? Except for how much I'm sorry that somebody lost their life. I'm sorry that someone lost their life over something that shouldn't have happened, and it sucks. It is what it is. Yeah. Let's move on to some more happy news. So let's just move on to other stuff. Okay. Halloween Kills had the best non-live event premiere in Peacock's history.
Oh yeah, because I forgot that I watched it in theaters just because.
Yeah, I had to watch it on Peacock just because of time.
Okay,
just because of time.
Yeah, but yeah, it's
Dune. I watched at the. I watched the first 30 minutes drunk, and then on HBO Max, I passed out and I woke up and it was done. And then I watched it in the theater, and then
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about it later. So yeah, Halloween Kills on Peacock, and I mean, I considered actually paying for Peacock, but I was like, no, I'm gonna see this shit in theaters. That's what I did. So I watched it. Or
you can just ask me, and I'd let you log in mine. I mean, they don't have a safety net on that shit.
Okay.
Because I paid the big dollars for my Peacock. You know why I paid the big dollars for my Peacock?
Ooh, shit. My Peacock.
You know why I paid the big dollars for the Peacock?
Why?
Because it has professional wrestling on it. The WWE Network is Peacock now.
Oh, okay. So you're okay. So you have to get it basically.
Yeah, I have to. If I don't have it, then I don't know what's going on in my life. I just don't. Anna D. Armas is already in talks to star in a John Wick spinoff.
Okay, I'll watch it.
It'd be a female lead John Wick spinoff called Ballerina.
I think she's amazing. Ana de Armas is amazing, so I thought I'd watch that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, she's doing some badass shit, besides her being naked all the time. But that's what a lot of people. I mean, I see her on Reddit all the time, half naked or fully naked, and I'm just like, wow, dude, what the hell?
Like our goddess or something like that.
Yeah, it's like. Do you ever know about a toy company named Hasbro?
Oh, of course I know who Hasbro are. What did they buy this time?
You know who Hasbro is?
I do.
Hasbro has, and they won't tell exactly all of them, 30 different brands right now being developed for TV show and movie. Not cartoons, none of that. TV shows and movies. 30 different brands, which they own G.I. Joe, they own Transformers, I think they own He-Man, Barbie.
Interesting. I found that they own also Bad Boy Records. Yeah. Which is so fucking weird. Yeah, that's so weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's after Suge Knight got killed or whatever.
Suge Knight's not dead.
After
He's in prison though.
I thought he was dead.
Who knows? I mean, I guess the internet knows. But what? Yeah, what are they making right now? Do you know?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
he's in jail. He's not dead though.
He's probably running that bitch just to say it.
I mean, he held Vanilla Ice over a balcony.
The Prince of Darkness is getting his own biopic.
The Satan? Or no, Ozzy, obviously. Ozzy's
fucking Ozzy! Yeah! Woo!
He's not dead yet. Wait till he dies, right?
Ozzy!
At least wait till he dies, right?
Osbourne biopic is happening at Sony Pictures.
Do they have any? Sorry. Do they have any people that they're on dead, right? Directed that sort of thing? Has he
It says Michael Anthony and David Blackman are producing. Ozzy's music will be incorporated in it.
Sure, it's got to be.
They'll talk about all three of their kids.
Oh, Jack.
They have 3 kids.
Yeah, not the 2.
Not just the 2.
The older kid. He's older than the Jack and Kelly. Right?
Yeah. And Amy's her name, by the way.
She was offered to be in the show, but she denied. She says, "I don't want to be on camera at all." So,
yeah, and it's understandable.
Yeah,
her family's fucking nuts. I mean, just in time for the Christmas season, man. I'm gonna see what I can do about this. I'm gonna see if I can pull some strings. Lego has just released the Home Alone Lego playset.
What do you mean pull some strings? What do you mean?
See if I can get it for you.
Okay.
Right. I know Home Alone's your favorite Christmas movie.
It is, yeah.
And you can build this every year. It's one side is the front of the house, and then the inside is all the rooms, the bathrooms, the living room, Bud's, room.
What did we confirm was your favorite Christmas movie?
Scrooged.
Scrooged? Okay.
Yeah, because it's Bill Murray.
Yeah, it's got to be.
And Bob Wildcat.
Yeah, Bobcat Goldthwait.
There's a show that's been really good this year. I don't know if you watched any of it. It's called Only Murders in This Building. Have you watched that?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh my God. Season 1 is amazing. It's Steve Martin Short, Slim. The 3 of them play off each other so well. And they have not only confirmed that they're doing a season 2 because of how much fan love, they start filming in a month.
Cool. So it's already confirmed. I want to mention the thing that my wife are watching a lot of is 90 Day Fiance.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It's trash TV. It's trash TV. It's so stupid. Have you watched? You guys haven't watched that?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
has writers. He has brought some writers on board for his Val Zod Superman. So he's going to be playing Val Zod. He's not going to be doing the remaking of Clark Kent again. Val Zod, the son of General Zod.
Oh, so
and he's got writers Darnell Matriar and Josh Peters who will write the script for the HBO Max movie.
So it's going to be based. It's going to be Son of Zod, right? Like so, Michael B. Jordan's son, Michael Shannon, in this. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, for sure. Sure.
And I know you've been waiting for this. One of your movies of all times is finally getting a sequel. You love it. Everybody loves it. People at Spirit Halloween love it. Hocus Pocus 2 starts filming next week.
Who gives a fuck, dude? Seriously, I'm one of those people that people love this movie. I don't fucking know why. It's lame. I don't like Hocus Pocus. It's the I don't know. Is Bette Midler and Jessica Spark coming back for this one? Are they confirmed?
They're all back. Everybody's back.
Great. Fantastic.
Everybody's back. Not a single motherfucker in the world did not come back, dude. All of them came back.
Cool, man. I'm glad they like it. I'm glad people like that movie. I'm glad people like movies.
Bill Murray confirmed. Confirmed. He is now part of Ant-Man 3.
Oh yeah, cool, man. He's doing it. Come back in a big way because he's gonna be in that new Wes Anderson film, and Wes Anderson already finished his second film during quarantine with Bill Murray in it. So, hey man, I'm excited. I'm excited for Murray is going to try do as much as he can before he's gone. Because we got Afterlife coming out.
It's Bill Murray, dude. He's enjoying life. That's the way I see Bill Murray.
He was gone for a while, man.
Ever since he got famous, he just enjoys life, dude. He's funny. He's done what he is. Talking about Hasbro, though. Talking about Hasbro, let's go back to that. What? Say that one more time.
I was saying he's gonna be in Afterlife. He goes, "What's Afterlife?" He's gonna be in the Wes Anderson film, which I have tickets for, by the way. He's gonna be in this. He's in the second Wes Anderson film, the Ant-Man. He's got all this shit coming out. I can't wait to see more Bill Murray in my life. I need it. I really do.
Margot Robbie, who's playing Barbie.
Yeah.
In the new Barbie movie, has found her kitten.
Is it Michael Keaton?
You think Ken is going to be played by Michael Keaton?
You mean a live action film? Okay, so I don't know then.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Ryan Gosling.
From. Okay, cool.
Ryan Gosling.
Gosling. You're saying Gosling? Yeah,
Ryan Gosling. Fucking Notebook. Goddamn.
Hey, dude,
nice guys. I don't know. Every fucking great movie he's ever done in my head right now.
Ryan Gosling's.
How do you not know him?
Ryan Gosling's my boo, dude. Like
he's killing in.
When he did Drive, I had this crush on Ryan Gosling for like 4 years. Then the only God forgives, and I lost that crush. But I like Ryan Gosling quite a bit. So,
2 movies.
2
Marvel movies, untitled, have been added to Sony's 2023 schedule.
Sony.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they only own 2 properties, right? They own Spider-Man. What else do they have rights to?
They own the entire Spider-Man universe, bro.
So
anything affiliated with Spider-Man, they own the rights.
Okay, so if you have any ideas of who would it be, like tell me.
Kraven the Hunter would be the first one off the back.
Okay.
Because that's got Aaron Tyler Johnson added to it, and I know Morbius is coming out. I don't know else the other. I know that one's coming out.
I remember we saw a preview for Morbius, and then we didn't see anything for like good 6 months, and then like now we're seeing previews for Morbius again because it's coming out. I think the beginning of the year, January, something like that. I don't know.
Yes.
It's got Jared Leto.
Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared Leto's in it. It looks good. It looks good. Like it might be fun. I mean,
I wish it was rated R. I wish
Cillian Murphy. Do you know who Cillian Murphy is?
It's Cillian Murphy, by the way.
That's what I said. He's got his female partner in the new Christopher Nolan movie, Emily Blunt.
I like both those people.
Now that's a movie we have to see.
Are you saying you did not like Dunkirk? Are you telling me that for real?
Anyway, there is...
Guys, just so you know, Neil has a hard time admitting that he likes anything that Christopher Nolan's done. I know he liked Memento. I bet he liked Inception, but he just cannot forgive him for what he did to Spider-Man.
You raped him. He raped Batman. Dude, anyway, let's move on.
Dark Knight's so good. Dark Knight's so good. All right, moving on.
Yeah, it's good if you don't go on an account that, that he completely butchered the characters that were created over, 60 years, but whatever. Yeah, you get your view and you get mine. I mean, if Sherlock Holmes all of a sudden had a machine gun,
do you want me to bring on other
left and right, and just saying and like doing meth in the corner? I don't need to be smart. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Then listen. I
have an idea for a bonus episode. I know another person who's super nerdy about Batman, and he thinks the exact opposite.
Yeah, we've already had this discussion. Let's move on.
Do you want to debate him? I'll just moderate.
No,
we'll do it for a bonus episode.
Have that conversation.
It'll be Neil versus Dana. Okay, fine.
I never need to have that conversation because I know I'm right. Anyway, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Gets his own single Marvel movie.
It'd be Hulk, obviously.
World War Hulk.
Finally.
The movie. Finally. It says that She-Hulk, the Disney Plus series, is going to build up to World War Hulk.
I mean, Mark Ruffalo, before that, it was what? It was Edward Norton, right? Like, and then he got kicked out of the Marvel series. He wanted his own ideas, and we're like, well, those aren't ideas, so get lost. But yeah, I would like to see this. Well, Hulk is a cool name too, so let's do it. I mean, part of the fun of seeing Hulk is seeing him smash. So
yeah, talking about some good stuff. Ryan Gosling again. His Wolfman movie just replaced Leah Whannell with the Place Beyond the Pines director. So the directors got switched at Blumhouse, and but there's still another director. It's Blumhouse. I just I've never seen a movie from Blumhouse where I'm like, God, that movie sucked. I can't believe that fucking
Fantasy Island.
That was all right. It was decent. Mm-hmm. It wasn't worse. It wasn't bad. It had a twist. Okay, Night of the Living Dead Part 2.
Okay.
Is happening. And it's reuniting original Day of the Dead cast.
Damn, that's all last time
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, how old is everyone now? Like 90?
Yeah. No, I don't know. It's Laurie Cardell, Terry Alexander, and Angelica here, who appeared in Day of the Dead, will be appearing in the sequel to Night of the Dead.
Mm.
Army of the Dead has a new title. Has Army of the Dead 2 got its title, and it's called Planet of the Dead.
In Dave Bautista in this one, right? He's not in it because he died.
Yeah,
or something.
No, he's not in that one. Nova, the movie, is now happening at Marvel.
Nova, the movie.
Nova was the Nova Corps is John C. Reilly in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, yeah.
He said he's not, and I'm just quoting him on this. That big of a dick.
Yeah. Glenn Close is in this too, right? Like she was part of it.
Yeah. And finally, last but least, I thought this would make you smile before we go talk about Dune.
Mm.
Brandon Fraser is the new villain on Batgirl movie.
Brendan Fraser, really, a Batgirl movie, which I know is. Hey, you're excited. We're all excited.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. He gets to be in a freaking comic. I mean, he's already in the DC world. He's Robot Man in Doom Patrol.
Oh, that's
the
right.
R-rated TV series, which he's amazing in. He plays an old NASCAR driver that used to screw a lot of hoes and cheat on his wife constantly, and then like he has a baby girl, and his story of all that and stuff like that. Great story and all that, and man, I'm on this Brendan Fraser comeback, and I love it. I love every moment.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser.
That's what I said, Brendan Fraser.
You saying Brandon first?
No, I didn't.
All right, fine. Well, I mean,
what do you think I said?
I thought you said Brandon Fraser when it's Brendan.
Is it Brendan or Brandon?
It's Brendan.
Is it Brandon?
All right.
That's the news. Let's get into it. I got to talk about some Dune. That's the movies that don't suck and some news segment. I gave Chris a bunch of info that he's going to chump over for the next couple hours and then tweet me about later tonight.
I got to pee like so bad, and I don't want to miss anything. So I'm going to be
all right. Go do it. I'll entertain the two people. So, two people, do you got a chat person on there? Does anybody got any random questions about any of the things that we've talked about in the last 1 hour and 23 seconds? Come on, people. I see that you're watching. Someone throw out a question. Just go in the chat of any one of the wonderful chat areas and see if we can talk about it. I want to hear your thoughts, your pleasures, your insecurities. Tell me about everything that goes on in the world today. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, movies that don't suck and some that do, want you to ask a question. No, I'm not answering that one. That was too personal. Yeah, really? Nada. Not one. Have I seen Razzo Man? To be 100% honest, I have the memory of a toad, unless I'm looking at it in front of me on a screen. I don't remember things because of an injury I got years and years ago, but I will look it up right now. I've already have it in front of me. Yes, I have seen this movie. I do not remember all of it. Now I want to rewatch it just because you said that. Why have you asked that I saw this movie? Have you seen it recently and decided that this was a good movie, or was this like just like, man, this is a great movie that you've seen or watched over 100 times? Ooh, yeah. Okay, now I totally do remember this movie. Okay, yeah, it was played in several parts. Their perspective on what happened. It is something about if I remember correctly, it was like a murder. It was a samurai getting murdered in the in a woods or wooded area. And it was like different views from every character that was put out there, or that was in at the murder scene, I should say. If I remember that correctly.
I'm back.
So this man asked me about a movie called, and you know me, I'm going to mispronounce it. Can you see it in the chat?
Rashomon. Yeah.
So Rashomon, and I remember seeing this years ago. Because I lived with a guy that loved samurai movies, and he showed me this movie, and it is very much like The Last Duel, where something happens, but it's like the murder of a samurai, and then it was the perspective of like all the people that were involved in the situation. And
yeah, I want to see this.
I think it's a black and white. It's a black and white. I'm gonna say 51, 52, 50, like between 50 to 55. Like
it's a Japanese film,
it's
right?
those years. Yeah,
Japanese film.
it's an
Yeah,
old
okay.
school Japanese, dude. You have to see it, man. I totally forgot about that movie. Man,
Okay,
I
so
wish my
here-
memory worked like it used to before it got smashed.
But I didn't tell you. I watched I watched Last Night in Soho last night. We'll talk about it next week. But I just watched
Last Night in Soho.
Yeah,
That doesn't come out till tomorrow.
I sent you a message about it yesterday how I get that early access screening. You didn't see it?
Oh, you didn't sign me up for it?
No, you. I told you where it was at. I get my tickets. You're like, no, I'm going to a film festival for weed. That's what you said. It was for weed. So
Oh yeah, I forgot the film festival for weed I went to. That happened.
Yeah. Okay. Why forget today what you forget tomorrow, or why forget tomorrow what you forget today? So you forgot about it. But you want to talk Dune, right?
Dune. Let's talk motherfucking Dune.
Denis Villeneuve directed it. He also directed things such as, Arrival, the Blade Runner, Sicario,
Blade Runner
Incendies,
2049.
Enemy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and
some of the most beautifully shot movies in all of fucking history. Bottom line.
Yeah. Written also by Denis Villeneuve. Denis Villeneuve, yeah. Sorry. Okay. And John Spain and Eric Roth. This stars Timothy Chalamet as Paul Atreides.
You want to know why I had no address for 3 months? It's because I stole a suit in Kansas City.
And also, this also has Zendaya as Johnny.
All I wanted tonight was thank you, Malcolm. That is it.
Also, Oscar Isaac as Duke Leto Atreides.
What's your type of girl? You know what? Don't even answer that. Let's say it's black chicks.
And then we got Jason Momoa as Duncan Idaho.
Honestly, I think we're all gonna be dead
like that.
Honestly, I think.
What was that?
I would have never got a clip that ends on that. But go ahead.
Well, sorry, man.
Honestly, I think we're all gonna be.
I just picked something that's kind of funny.
Honestly, I think we're all gonna be dead.
You ready now for the clip for Jason Momoa?
Honestly, I think we're all gonna be dead way before that.
Also, this also stars the amazing Josh Brolin as Gurney Halleck.
Now you listen to me, Buster. Nick Skank in the studio have been good to you and to everyone else who works here.
And then this also stars Rebecca Ferguson as Jessica Lady Atreides, Stellan Skarsgård as Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, Stephen
Dave
McKinley.
Bautista.
Yeah. Javier Bardem Stigar.
I walk alone.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for this?
I have to read a story.
Yeah, for Dune, for people who don't know.
People don't know Dune. All right.
Yeah, there's some people.
All right. This is a pretty long one, and I'm already pretty intoxicated. All right, here we go. Woosah, woosah. A mythic and emotional charged hero's journey. Dune tells a story of Paul Atreides, a brilliant and gifted young man born into a great destiny beyond his understanding, who must travel to the most dangerous planet in the universe to ensure the future of his family and his people. As malevolent forces explode into conflict over the planet's exclusive supply of the most precious resource in existence, a commodity capital of unlocking humanity's great potential, only those who can conquer their fear will survive.
If you didn't see this in IMAX, I'm talking to people at home. You guys didn't see this in IMAX. You didn't see the same movie that we did at all. At all.
No. You saw it in bitch ass IMAX.
Yeah,
I saw it in IMAX 3D Dolby. I made sure my heart was pounding when fucking shit went down. The 3D, it looked like worms were coming at me. Ships were coming at me.
Well, I saw it
I was
in
engulfed.
I saw it in IMAX, and that's what it was filmed for. It wouldn't optimize for 3D because that would make it kind of stupid. But yeah, I'm sure you had fun. I'm sure it was great. But I saw it in IMAX, and if you guys didn't see, if you see it at home and watch this, what the fuck? Why did you even go? Like you need to see this in IMAX.
No,
like
I'm not going to be like Chris on this one. This is a beautifully shot movie, and as long as you got some HD 4K shit going on at home, you can get the same respect.
Okay,
if you got if you got a sound system that shakes the ceiling when you turn it on,
or if you,
that's what you want to do.
Or if you saw it in the theater at the very least. But you need to see, this movie is gorgeous. You need to see it in everything possible. Honestly, like
and this is what I want to say about this movie. All right, it was delayed a whole year because of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And thank God.
Oh, dude.
I mean, because this is a movie you go to the theater to see. Now, look, the Dune theology, the Dune story. If you watched anything else Dune, let's talk about like the original 1980 David Lynch movie.
Well, I read the book, so I didn't see that movie.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, so you read the book, but not a lot of people did. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people that are general movie
It's fucking long.
goers.
It's fucking long. It's a long book.
And even Dune in 1980 or 19 was it 1980?
81, I want to say 81's one.
Yeah.
The David Lynch one.
original. Yeah, the David Lynch one. It also overcomplicated some parts.
Mm-hmm.
But this was very much the Fellowship of the Ring of Dune.
Yeah,
it
so
made it so simple.
When you go in this,
you're there, and then you went out. You were there, and then you went out. He went out, guys. Sorry, his speaker went out. It happens sometimes. So he's going to go out for a second, and then we'll jump right into the. We do this vlog. You know, I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He's in Kansas City. It just happens, guys. There's nothing we can really do about it. Sometimes the world of technology is against us. He'll pop right back in, which he already did. There he is. I had to hit the button. Yep.
Can you hear me at all? Yeah, you got me.
Yep.
Okay, so what was I saying?
2, 3, 2, 1, go.
What was I saying?
We were talking about the beauty of this movie,
okay,
and I said,
you mentioned that the David Lynch film was, so this is part one of Dune. It's revealed right at the beginning, and
the guy who's been chatting with us, Ryan, he just said it best. Just like I said, it feels so epic, like Lord of the Rings, and it does.
Yeah, so this is Dune part one. I don't know how many parts they're doing, maybe 2 or 3, but I do know that part 2 has already been greenlit. There was some talk about
there's so many novels. There's 9 novels.
I know, but the first 3 deal with mostly just Paul, and the other 3 deal with just the mythology of Dune.
I mean, they can make the whole series if they want, if it keeps going.
If it's as good as this is, because this is a fucking amazing movie.
Hey, Peter Jackson got to do 3 Hobbit movies when we all knew there only should have been 1 or 2. And no, he even knows it. Yeah, if you go to the commentary disc tracks on, I think it's the Smeagol one. Not Smeagol, but Smaug. The Dissolution of
Smaug.
He even has a part on there where he's like, here's a scene. We added it. They wanted more movie. I don't know what to tell you here.
But I know Denis Villeneuve, he has a deep affection for Dune. So I don't think he'll fuck it up like that.
No. Because even in his interview that I saw 2 interviews with him. This was a book he read when he was 13 years old.
Yeah, I mean,
he always thought himself as Paul, going through life, telling stories.
So the acting is fine. We love Timothy. For a while, I thought Timothée Chalamet had a really punchable face, but I've come around on him. I come around him after this movie. I come around on him.
You better, because Willy Wonka's coming out soon.
I know. Rebecca Ferguson was great. Oscar Isaac was fantastic. Jason Momoa was fantastic. Stellan Skarsgård, unrecognizable.
You can every scene he's in, which by any means, there's not a lot of scenes where he's in with a lot of main actors, I guess 1 or 2, but every scene he's in, attention right there, man. It goes right to him.
Fat floating guy. But we also
floating guy.
We got Josh Brolin. That was great. And he has to do a great job. I want to talk about the score in this a little bit. The score in it was so fucking good, so creepy.
Oh, you mean Hans Zimmer?
Yeah,
Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer, yeah,
Oscar-winning, award-winning,
God,
multiple award-winning. I think if you look at it, if I remember
God,
correctly,
the score for this was amazing. It was so creepy and it fit everything that was so grand about this, so beautiful about this. It fit it perfectly. Like I I can't really, I can't explain.
Hans Zimmer actually turned down Christopher Nolan for Tenet to do this movie.
Good. I'm glad because this is a better movie. One, this is a better movie than Tenet, and this is it's I can't man. It's so good. Like it's so good. I was worried that it wouldn't live up to expectations, but it really exceeded it.
You know what? All right. Going into the movie,
Mhm.
and seeing that Dune was 2 hours and 30 minutes or whatever long it was, but it's 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Didn't feel like that. No, enough.
I know. But listen to me. Listen to me before you jump the gun and do what the shit you do. But like, I went to this movie thinking, Dune in 2 hours and 30 minutes. How much of that story are you cutting out?
Well, since it's part one.
Yeah, but they didn't say that anywhere.
Yeah, you're right.
Nowhere was it Dune Part 1. It was Dune, and then Part 1 came up underneath it, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm ready for this movie now.
So
but
I think
on top of that, one of the news stories I did not tell you because I was waiting for this. As of Tuesday, so that's 2 days before this.
Yeah.
3 days after Dune, 4 days after Dune's been in theaters, they finally greenlit Part 2.
Yeah, in 2023, right?
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm really excited for it. This one,
1984, by the way, was the original Dune.
I really want everyone to see this in theaters. So everyone who wants to see it, at least see it in theaters, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is to me how Lord of the Rings movies brought people to that whole universe of Lord of the Rings. Because let's be honest, us nerds, me and you, we are nerds. We read Lord of the Rings before Lord of the Rings was a movie.
I did not.
That was
actually didn't. I know, I didn't.
My heart, and my penis broke all in the same.
I'm sorry.
Same sentence.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Out of all the people, I would have thought would have read The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings.
Those I know a lot of people that did, because they were given to in school. I did not. And
no, I wasn't given to it. I actually almost got suspended for reading it.
I know, but I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't read The Hobbit. I didn't read The Lord of the Rings.
Hey, you should not apologize for your childhood. It's not your fault. It's your parents. Your parents should apologize to me.
I did read Dune. I did read Dune. So, and Dune, the book itself is okay, but Denis did something amazing with this movie. I couldn't get enough of the visuals in this because it is like I can't tell you.
It's not okay. It's not just okay because we keep on saying visuals. We keep on saying the music. The acting was ridiculously great. They filled their characters. I felt like they were those characters. I forgot the characters from the original 84. And I've seen the original 84 like at least 100 times in my life. Not only that, but the story just flowed so naturally. And information was given to you. So they released it in such a slow way, or it's, oh, here's this planet. We're at this planet now, like on the screen, like you're getting information and you didn't realize it was building your information.
There's a lot of characters, but I don't think it overwhelmed me at all. Like that was a big deal. The big deal is the book can overwhelm you, all the shit they're giving you. But they did this in a way that was easy for me to figure out who's who.
It's easy. I really think it's easy for the common film like lover or movie watcher to go watch this movie and take in all that theology that is just like amazing. Because to be honest, Dune is some Game of Thrones shit before
for sure.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, and to be honest, Dune was sci-fi before even Star Wars existed. The book was written in what, 1968, 69, 64?
Yeah, since in the 60s,
somewhere in the 60s, right? And this has, like, if you were to read the book, there are some chapters, and I am not dissing the book, and I get it because I've tried writing books myself, but there's just like paragraphs, like there'll be 5 paragraphs in a row that give you just so much information that I had to reread it like 4 or 5 times when I read the book. But they did it so well here that I can see how Dune now becomes something that we see everywhere.
The thing is, man, a lot of people were talking shit on the acting. I didn't feel like they felt you were disconnected from the actors. I felt differently. I don't know if it's because I read the book or not, but like when anything happened, I felt for it. I felt. I had the feels.
Yeah.
But all this put together as a beautiful fucking movie. I can't wait to see part 2. It's a beautiful movie, and I was so pleased when I walked out of it. Like it's not a whole lot of movies that I can go walk out and say that was fucking awesome right away.
Right.
This is one of the movies I was able to walk out and say that was fucking awesome.
It was one of the movies that to me, man, and I'm talking. I mean, I'm a fan of '84 Dune, even though it chopped some shit up and stuff like that. Because you have people in it like Patrick Stewart, the guy from Twin Peaks. I mean, like, it's one of my classic go-tos to fall asleep to. I love watching Dune, going to bed, stuff like that. Especially usually when by the time I fall asleep is usually right the part when Patrick Stewart comes in. And Patrick Stewart's my dude.
Right at the very beginning.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because I turn it on and then I'm trying to fall asleep, and it's, I mean,
I thought that movie was universally hated. I thought that movie was. I thought Dune. I thought Lynch's Dune was universally hated.
People told me about Boondock Saints about that too. Before then, all of a sudden, became a cult classic. And Daredevil of Ben Affleck, that will tell over time.
I fucking hated that movie. And moving on,
director's cut.
Let's talk
Daredevil.
Let's talk Dune.
Director's cut Daredevil.
Let's talk Dune. So, right away, the action is amazing.
You know what? But Affleck was the bombs and fucking Phantoms. Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Can we talk about the world building of? Can we talk about the world building of Dune too?
Oh, that's what I'm trying to describe, and I don't know how. It's like the world building, the character building.
You and I are fans of world building, and they do a masterful job of that in this. Like to sort of put us in this whole other place. And not a lot of movies can do this. They can't transport you, but this movie transports you to where Paul Atreides. The world building was incredible. I loved how creepy the Harkonnen were. That was great. Like they made it like spooky and all that sort of thing. And I was a lot of time I was just amazed by what I was seeing on screen. A lot of times
and this is the thing about me too. And I was having this conversation. I can't remember with who the last week or two. You know what I really miss in the world? I really missed video games that come out with the movie.
You think this would be a good video game movie?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Tell me what part of this movie would not be a good video game? Dune Part 1. What part of this? You're the main character, you're Paul, you're training, you go through all the war stuff, then you switch over to being Duncan, and you're in the flying ship, and you got to go to the war, and you got to you got to meet these people on Dune, then you got to, this could be easily a 40-hour game.
I know, but I really feel like if they're going to that, do something separate, but to me, this had such a singular vision by the director that I don't think it would have made a good video game.
I think you're full of shit. And this would be a great MMO.
Well, I don't think it needs a video game. This movie's amazing by itself.
I need a Dune video game now. I want a Dune fucking video game. Someone make that happen. Anyone in the entire world, please make a Dune video game.
So the story, they're trying to get basically unobtainium. Like if you're gonna go back to Avatar, they're trying to get unobtainium. That's the whole like thing of this. But of course, this predates Avatar. The story is as time old as time itself. But I can't wait to see part two. This is a masterfully done movie, and I can't recommend it high enough. Do you have quotes for
No.
this?
I have some, but to be honest, and this is why I have very rare. Last Duel, I had like 4 pages.
You were you were watching the movie. You were watching
the fucking movie. I'm not gonna lie, but I got a couple.
Okay, yeah, a couple.
I got a couple. Don't worry. I got like at least 2 pages, dude. Come on. Now.
Okay.
Dreams are messages from the deep. Why did our emperor choose the path, and who our next opposers will be? Without spice, intergalactic travel is impossible. Make it the most plausible substance that we need. Smile, Gurney. I am smiling. Oh, look at you. You put on some muscle. I did? No, you didn't. A great man does not seek to lead. He is challenged, and then he must have the answers. An animal caught in a trap would gnaw off his own leg. What would you do? Goodbye, you human. Hope you don't die. They see what they are told to see. Man, I'm not going to lie. It was really dark. I am commanded to say nothing, to see nothing. I don't even know what I wrote there. That's so weird. Sure. You know what? Great. You know what great people fear? What exactly happened here? You're a lost boy hiding in a hole in the ground. We was move with the flow of the process. We was move within. It'll be a great tumbler for you to die holding it. You should welcome my blade. This world will kill you quicker than this way. This is only the beginning.
Yeah, part 1.
Part 1.
So I want you to score first and I give a score first last time.
4.9.
Really? You're that high?
I fucking love. I've already watched this 2 times since. This is gonna be my new Lord of the Rings. This is my new my new Star Wars. I fucking love this movie. I've already looked online to buy t-shirts. Like I am fucking down. I love this universe. I want more of this universe. Please don't do it. Don't do it chapter 1 and chapter 2, and then you fuck it up in chapter 2. Please, Dune Part 2 be just as good as Dune Part 1.
4.5 from me. It's a great movie. I can't wait for it to. Yeah, man. I love this movie.
I'm sorry. I am a geek. I love my geekiness. I love my geeky things. I love my. Are you look? Is there a guy chasing you in the background?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, your house is haunted. That's why.
Yeah,
me and my wife found out last time we were there. Anyway, but I'm a geek. I love geeky things. I'm wearing a Japanese, Return Empire Strikes Back shirt. Like literally. I mean, behind me is like Justice League stuff right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I fucking have a shirt from Renaissance Festival. I literally am a geek. I love geekiness. It took something that I already loved and made it better.
Yeah.
And I would give this like a 10.5 rating. I would give this a 105 rating.
You
I thought this was one of the most beautifully made movies. It will go in my top 10 for the rest of life. When we do our top 10 at the end of the year, if this isn't number one, then Jesus Christ, I don't know what the fuck will be.
All right. Well, you want to guess the audience score on this one?
No, because fuck everybody. I know what mine is. No,
what's the audience
score? Is 73.
91.
God damn it! I love the audience score right now. 91.
Denis Villeneuve's Dune looks and sounds amazing, and once the quote, admittedly the slow building story gets you hooked, it will be on the edge seat for the sequel. Now, what is the critics score on this one?
I don't like critics. I don't know. So hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. 89.
83. It's not.
What is their bullshit?
Dune occasionally shows with this unwieldy source material, but those issues are largely overshadowed by the scope and ambition of this visually thrilling adaptation. People talked about who will get Dune right. You know, like when it comes to adapting it to film, Denis Villeneuve gets it right. I can't wait for part 2. You know,
I can't wait for part 3.
I can't wait for part 7.
I can't wait for part 142.
You list online who's done that. Oh no, I'm sorry. What are we watching next? We're watching Last Night in Soho and The French Dispatch, right?
Sure, we'll go with that. What is it?
Last Night in Soho and The French Dispatch.
Last Night in
Soho by Edgar Wright.
Soho.
Edgar Wright. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Who's Edgar Wright?
He has done things like Shaun the Dead, Hot Fuzz,
Ant-Man.
And he did not do Ant-Man, did he?
He did the original Ant-Man.
Are you shitting me? Really?
Yeah.
Edgar Wright did Ant-Man? I mean, I'm starting to believe you. But he has to be a driver. Hold on a second.
Because he was going to leave. He left for the second one, and before the director came in and stuff like that, because there's a big argument with Disney or whatever, then they were Paul Rudd and the lady who plays Wasp were both going to leave too.
Scott Pilgrim, he directed Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I'm not seeing Ant-Man on here.
Dude, come on. It was like a big thing. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not seeing he directed it.
Dude, it was literally like, look, put in his name, put an Ant-Man.
You're right. Okay. I mean, I don't know what you're telling me. I'm not seeing his IMDb.
Okay. Somebody else came and took over afterwards.
Okay,
and
but he was attached to he was attached directed at some point.
No, he was originally directing it. Oh, he quit before the first one. Okay.
Okay.
I know Paul Rudd and the lady who plays Wasp both were gonna leave because he left.
Okay, well, Edgar Wright did Shaun of the Dead. He did Hot Fuzz. He did Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, The World's End, and Baby Driver. And I know you're a big nerd.
There's
so
a driver about a baby.
I know you love Edgar Wright. I know you do. Also, yeah, of course you did. And Ryan let us know he quit before the first one. So,
I know where you live.
And also, we're doing Wes Anderson's The French Dispatch, also as well. I already had tickets for that. So, all right.
Do you really?
What are you talking about?
Do you really have tickets for that?
Yeah, on Tuesday. Well, I don't know what's going on right now. I'm really drunk, and you're freaking me out. So
I'm doing stuff. I'm trying to. For some reason, our video is not broadcasting in 2 different locations, including our Facebook.
Where's it broadcasting?
And my Facebook. It's on Twitch and YouTube, I think, is the only place.
Well,
and so, like, I'm having issues with it, so I'm gonna have to play with it later.
Ryan's watching us on Facebook.
Yeah, he's watching us on Facebook, but I'm trying to. I don't know, man. I'm gonna mess with some stuff.
Okay, visit us online. Two
40-year-olds trying to figure out the podcasting world.
Not 40 yet, dude. Chill the fuck out. Visit online.
You know what's the weirdest thing about? Before we end this, weirdest thing is, and I'm not saying this to diss you.
Oh, you are though.
And I'm not saying it to put me over. I'm not. I swear to you, honor friend, not. But don't you look older than me? Because I have the baby face. Come on. This is 4 or 5 days. This is 4 or 5 days without shaving. I have not shaved in 4 or 5 days.
For people who are actually watching us, the audience winning on that. So,
because I think sometimes you look older, but then there's times in like pictures you look younger, and it's really weird because I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
All right, let's finish it up. Let's get out of here.
This is online movies and stuff. Then we're on Facebook at facebook.com/movies and stuff podcast. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Facebook. I'm sorry, we said that. We're on Instagram at MTS Podcast. We have Patreon, patreon.com/movies don't suck. We are on Bonfire for merch. You guys want pictures or shirts with a logo on shit? Bonfire.com, search movies don't suck and something to do. We're on all streaming platforms. We're on Twitch at MTS Podcast. And if you want to send us an old-fashioned email, info@moviesdon'tsuck.net or moviesdon'tsuckpodcast@gmail.com. And we're all streaming platforms. Okay? What are your small businesses about?
You know what's the best part of our podcast?
You trying to say this when I'm fucking drunk?
Is when we're both drunk.
Okay.
I love the fact that we just get sauced the whole time talking about things that we're passionate about.
Movies, dude. We're passionate about movies.
Movies, music. We're passionate about a lot of things. Let's be honest. I mean, I'm passionate about movies, music, comic books, wrestling. You know what I'm also passionate about, Chris?
What's that?
Helping small businesses. If you're a small business in the area, or you got friends that are in a small business, just give us the info, man. We'll be more than happy to send it out. We have hundreds, thousands of downloads per week. We'll be more than happy to push you. We don't get paid from this because by any means, neither one of us have the time to look up how we actually get paid by this.
Yeah, it sounds like
it
sounds like it'll work.
Yeah. I found people that have been trying to get me jobs to work in different podcasts that do get paid. But, I'm figuring that all out, life. But I'll never quit this because, one, I get to talk to one of the best guys I ever met in the entire history, man.
That's cute, dude. Thanks.
No, it's not cute. It's just true. And plus, you don't have to deal with my insanity. And let's be honest, I have a weird insanity. It's a little much for some people.
Yeah, I'm able to manage it.
Yeah, and keep it in tab. Especially like when we were out at like bars and when we were out at rock venues and stuff like that. You're very good at being like, yeah, maybe not. We do that. You're really good at that.
Yeah.
But so, anyways, if you got any friends that have a business, if you have a business, you want some support, we want to support you, man. We want to make sure everybody has a good life. We want to make sure everybody makes money. I don't want you to be a billionaire. I mean, if you are a billionaire, I feel like Dolly Parton said it best. If I'm a billionaire, then I failed at life. That's her thing.
Yeah,
she said it. So if you need help, if you need if you want some customers thrown your way, let us know. Give us your message us via Facebook, anywhere, blah, blah, blah. We love helping anybody. Chris, any final thoughts?
You good? No, I think I'm really glad that both movies we saw this week were fantastic.
Amazing. Yeah.
Hope next week's the same way. All right.
All I wanted tonight.
Oh, that's not it. Here we go.
Well, that's another episode of Movies Don't Suck. My name's Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, no matter how high you are flirting with your their worst enemy across the hard sand dunes. Remember, when you go to kill each other for the last drop of water, it's not the last duel. Have a good night.
We did, dude. It's over.
Oh my god, dude. So halfway through this podcast, I didn't say it or anything like that. So these special beers I got, right? These
yeah.
Colossus Kiss. This is a 9.8 beer.
Dude, you must be fucked right now.
I am by far. I drink not a 9.8 beer. I drink 3 of these bastards.
Because I think this is 6, and I've had 2. So I'm already fucked on this one. But 9.8, dude, that's considered liquor, not even beer anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm literally drunk, and I'm gonna have to. I'm glad that where I got to go to my wife is only 6 blocks.
You'll eat and you'll drink water and stuff. Yeah, this is 6.2. And this is usually I drink Shine, it's like 4, and I'm feeling like this is like a really good buzz I got going on. So
yeah, well, I got a bunch of free weed from the thing from last night.
Oh,
so as soon as I get off of it, oh yeah, dude, I'll light up on the air. I don't give a shit. I got a fucking license.
Well, okay, that's fine. It's not gonna get us in trouble.
Dude, I gotta tell you a story that is off of the podcast right now.
Okay.
Before you gotta pee again. Is that why you're rushing?
No. My wife had food up theirs. But if you want to leave the podcast and you tell me off air, that's totally cool.
No. I want to tell you now, and it's awesome. I got to tell you this story. I should have told it on air, but I totally forgot about it until just now.
Okay.
So, last week when I'm going to pick up my Oktoberfest tickets at the radio station I work at, the guy that works at the radio station was like, "Hey, man, do you want tickets to go to a strip club?" And I was like, "What?" And he gave me these 2 tickets for VIP at a strip club that's just right down the road from my house. And I was like, I don't know, my buddies are coming down from Kansas City. Maybe we'll go hang out for an hour or 2. And he's like, cool. Do you need a blow-up doll? And I was like, what? And he was like, the dispensary that we worked with this one time, I won't say their name so people can't look this all up, but the dispensary that we worked with this one time came by, gave him 2 tickets to VIP at the strip club down the road, and then gave him a full blown up doll. This man is married, has 4 kids. He works in rock alternative music.
Yeah.
But he literally, but also the same company that we work for also works for Christian music. on the same floor, it's like Christian music, hard rock, Christian music, hard rock. Like it's like the offices. Are weird.
Yeah.
And he's literally hiding this blow-up doll in a beat-up box he found with T-shirts and stuff over. And he's like, dude, just get out of here. Just get out of here.
Yeah.
So literally, I get back from Oktoberfest, and I went up there on Friday. It's not the night I drank and got crazy VIP.
Yeah.
I was sober, everything.
Yeah.
I went up there. I went up to the office just so I could grab this big box with this blow-up doll. So then I go to bring said blow-up doll to my mother-in-law's house because my father-in-law is right now out there working for FEMA, dealing with fires in California. And her and my wife hung out all night. And so I walk into my mother-in-law's house, and I have this blown-up doll. That I grabbed it from the box because I wanted to show him the blow-up doll because I knew they'd get a good laugh out of it.
Yeah.
On my left or whatever. And I go through the door, and by any means, we the dogs, my dog and their dog, just saw the blow-up doll. They didn't see me.
Yeah.
And they thought death was coming for them. And then it woke up my wife. who then she sees the blow up doll,
Uh-huh.
and she thinks some crazy naked chick is coming after her because she just woke up after drinking all day with her mom.
Yeah, and there was in mind, yeah.
And that's like, no, it's me, I was just bringing the blow up doll. I was trying to be funny. I was gonna place it next to you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's the way story, man.
Yeah, and so now the blow up doll's here at my house. And yeah. I'm gonna use it in the future. Something's gonna happen.
I have some time off in November.
Topher said that he could not see us live.
Oh wow, he's on Facebook, right?
Yep.
Well, fuck. Sorry, Toph. Well, I'm sure you'll listen to it.
I mean, we're in like 5 different locations. We're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, we're on stuff like that. Twitch, YouTube, and it said our Facebook, but then it said it wasn't, and then my Facebook wasn't working, but whatever. Well, I need to go because I'm sure the ladies are pretty drunk.
Yeah, I got new food ready for me, and I'm gonna hang out with my wife. All right, man. I love you, pal.
All right, leave your face. Bye.
Bye.